Hi boys and girls. Okay, today is Thursday and we are almost finished with the week for math. So today we are going to be working in 14-8. I'm going to give you a second to answer these questions independently and then kind of check your answers, okay? So let me talk about a few things first and then I'm going to let you work and then we're going to come back and check these, okay? A lot of this, since we do not have shapes right in front of us, we'll be just looking at the pictures and seeing which shapes they are using. So today's lesson should go pretty fast, but let's take our attention up here first. So what they're wanting us to do, if we look in the green section, it says you can combine 3D shapes to make bigger 3D shapes. So if we had 5 cubes, okay, or like 5 dice, you could stack them up on top of each other to make a rectangular prism. All right, and if you have a bunch of dice and want to try that, go ahead and stack them all up, and then you have no longer just one cube, but several cubes stuck together to make a long rectangular prism like this. So that's what we're working with today, using different shapes to make a new shape. You can make a big cube from smaller cubes. Okay, so you would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cubes to make a big cube. So if I have the 4 on the bottom, okay, and I stack 4 more on top, you can see that I've made a bigger cube, kind of like a Rubik's Cube. Okay? You can also use 3D shapes to make objects that you know. Okay? What can I make with these? We have a cube, a cone, and a cylinder. Okay? And they stack them on top of each other, and she says she made a rocket. Okay? So that's what you're going to do. You're going to work through this first. Let's see, there are 2 on this page and 6 on the next page, okay? So do the first 6 and then pause your video and see what the answers are when we come back, okay? So for like number 1, we'll do that one. Looking at the shape they made here, which 2 shapes did they make to make this new shape here? So if I'm looking at this, I can obviously see that they have a cone on the top and they have a cylinder for the base. So we are going to circle cylinder and we are going to circle cone. Okay, so what I want you to do right now is pause the video and then I want you to go in answers number 2, 3, 4, 5, and try number 6. All right, welcome back. We are going to look at our shape here. It looks like they have a rectangular prism. You can see right here they used a cube, and right here they used a rectangular prism. All right, taking a look at the next one. Number 3, they made this new object here. So we can see that they're obviously up at the top here, they have a sphere. This long thing right here is our cylinder. And then it looks like for the bases here and the base up here, they have a rectangular prism. All right, for number 4, we have a cone here. And then it looks like they put it on a rectangular prism here. Number 5, you can see it looks like they have a small, real small cylinder here. And then they have a larger cylinder here. All right, number 6, it says John wants to combine 6 cubes to make a bigger one. Can John do this? Explain. Use cubes to help. Now, you may not have had cubes, okay, at home, 6 different dice, okay? So if he has 6 and he wants to make a larger cube, I'll do this here. He has 4 here. And if we added 2 more, 5, 6. Did he make a cube? No. How many more would he need to add to make this a cube? Let's see if I can find some more. I add 1, and then I add another 2 to make a cube. So he needed 2 more. So that would be, he needed 2 more cubes. And then we're just going to put an 8 and circle it. He needed 8 cubes altogether. If you need time to write that, go ahead and pause the video. All right, it says number 7, Ralph made this shape below with 3D shapes. What 3D shapes did Ralph use? So if you can see this shape, I can see that I have 2 of these similar shapes. What are those? 2 cones, good. We needed 2 cones. And then what was the shape that he had in the middle? That shape is a cylinder. So he needs 2 cones and 1 cylinder to complete his shape there. Again, pause the video if you need time to write. All right, makes sense. It says Kirsten has 12 cubes. She wants to combine the ice cubes to make an ice sculpture. What 3D shape could Kirsten make with the cubes? All right, so if we're going to use all 12 of them, we know 8 cubes make a larger cube. Okay, so if I had more and I just kept stacking them on top of each other, I would no longer have a cube, but I would have a nice rectangular prism if I was to keep stacking my cubes on top of each other. So you can write a rectangular prism. All right, and if you need to pause the video, like I said before, to write that, go ahead, pause it. Number 9, Ellen uses 2 of the same shape. So we have 2 of the same shape to build a bigger 3D shape. Here, her new figure has 2 flat surfaces and 0 vertices. What shape did she use? All right, so we only know one shape that has 2 flat surfaces and 0 vertices, and that is this guy here, which is called a cylinder. Okay, so she used a cylinder. Now, if I was going to stack my 2 cylinders on top of each other, what new shape did I make? And actually, it's just a larger cylinder, so it doesn't actually turn into something else, but she just made a larger cylinder. Okay? And again, if you need to pause the video while you're writing, please do so. All right, number 10, it says, which object could be made with a cone and a cylinder? So if I had a cone, if I had a cone and I had a cylinder, and I wanted to piece them together somehow, what new shape could I make? All right, so if I had a cone and a cylinder together, it would look like this, which would be letter, hopefully you picked A. All right, if you would turn the page, that will be the homework section again that you can go and explore some more. Hopefully, again, like we have in the previous, feel free. Some of these lessons are short, so go back to some of the other lessons and get out your manipulatives and really talk about those faces, whether it rolls or not. Talk about the vertices, okay, or if it only has one vertex. Talk about the edges and count them as well. I hope you guys are having a great day, and we will see you guys soon. Bye-bye.